E3 2010 report.
Hey guys, we're talking with Matt Levitan of Sony Canada, who's down on the E3 floor. How's it going, Matt?
It's great. It's great. Lots of excitement down here. Lots of big announcements. Lots of great games to see. It's really a great testament to where this industry's gone. I mean, it is just such an exciting industry to be a part of.
So the big reveal at the Sony presser was obviously the PlayStation Move. Tell us a bit about that and why it'll be worth the wait for fans.
Well, I think we really had to prove ourselves to show that we were going to do something a little bit more spectacular with our motion control device than perhaps our competitors. And I think that, we also had to kind of show that we had solutions not only for a casual family game, but also for a core game. And I think we did that with really a great collection of software for Move this year.
Tell us about Killzone 3 and what's new in this installment.
This is the first time anybody kind of saw any extensive game footage, and they showed about 20 minutes of in-game footage of Killzone 3 that was all shot and demonstrated in three-dimensional gameplay footage. So it gave everybody in the press conference glasses. They all had a chance to really get a chance to see what it looks like to be on the Helgen planet, fighting against the Helghast with rockets and missiles coming at you in 3D. That game, of course, will be available both in 2D and 3D, but if you have a 3D TV, you got to check it out. I mean, it's totally spectacular.
We also got a look at the electrifying return of Cole in Infamous 2.
It's not in our booth, unfortunately. It's a little bit further out. It's going to definitely hit sometime in 2011. We got a new main character. We have a brand new adventure, a lot of new powers. It's going to have that same great kind of open experience in terms of exploring the city environments that you get put into, and a lot of very non-linear gameplay.
And how cool was the Twisted Metal reveal?
Yeah, Sweet Tooth, it's amazing. Sweet Tooth hasn't been around for a couple of years, but it really resonates with gamers, and I had a lot of people tell me that Twisted Metal 2 has been like their favorite game, from back in the PS1 days, and that is playable in our booth. Has been really excited about that one for next year as well. Even have some multiplayer modes that you haven't seen before, and as we see that product kind of continue to evolve and develop, we'll bring you more information as we get closer to the date.
Racer fans can finally rejoice. We got a release date for Gran Turismo 5.
Yeah, we certainly, that product's been long in development. We know that, and with the group of Polyphony, they certainly have somewhat of a free reign to perfect their product like no other group we work with, and they want to take their time, and they want to make sure that when that product ships on November 2nd, it's going to be second to none. It will be the ultimate racing experience.
Dead Space 2 looked more disgusting than ever, in a good way. But how does it play, Matt?
Yeah, we actually showed quite a bit of third-party product, and the cool thing in our conference was, we showed how, courtesy of the disc space size on Blu-ray, you really have an opportunity to add some extra added value content to those games. So with Dead Space 2, if you buy the limited edition PlayStation 3 version, you get a copy of Dead Space Extraction, which will be playable with PlayStation Move. So, that's a big boon for us.
There were some gamers out there who were expecting an announcement about PSP 2. Obviously, that didn't happen. What you did do was reinforce your commitment to the current PSP models.
The handheld, really the message for this year was, games, and more games. We wanted to kind of really try and show a wider variety and a greater depth, I think, of games. And certainly we have things for the current installed base like God of War, Ghost of Sparta, which has won a few Best of E3 awards this week. But then we have brand new product like Invisimals, which is something you've never seen before. It ships with a camera, and it's really kind of like an augmented reality game where you kind of search around your house or wherever you are, take pictures of different things, find different invisible characters, and then battle them against each other. So very committed still to PSP 3000 and the PSP Go, and I know some people were rumoring about a PSP 2 announcement, but that's not in the cards for this show.
Now the PSN network is still free, but you guys have added a new tier of service called the PlayStation Plus. Tell us a bit about that, and what was the reaction from fans?
Yeah, it's out of all the rumors and speculation going into this year's show, that was the one I think that we thought was, gamers would be the most worried about, and we knew we had a good solution, but the PSN as it stands today continues, but we added in a subscription service, which is PlayStation Plus. So for $50 a year, you have a chance to kind of be in somewhat of an exclusive club, to be a part of some exclusive betas, to be able to take part in kind of some exclusive other DLC that maybe isn't offered to everyone. We also have to be able to kind of try before you buy as well as another feature of the PlayStation Plus. So I think it's definitely worth the value. I mean, we see people, certainly spending an upwards of $5 or $10 on the store a month, and I think that's pretty much what we're asking you to do with this. Is it's about $3.50 a month. for a year, and you're going to get more than enough content to make up for that. So you really do get what you pay for. It's not just Sony reaching our hands out and asking for more money and not giving you anything in return.
You've been on the floor for Sony, dealing with the fans, dealing with the gamers. What were they gravitating to the most?
I certainly think Killzone 3 is, that's probably our killer app. I'd say that, that franchise has grown and evolved, and Guerrilla Games has just done such a spectacular job. But Little Big Planet 2 is the second one really takes it to a whole nother level. I mean, you can make any kind of game with the tool set that they give you now. If you want to make an RPG, if you want to make a top-down shooter, a racing game, and really create an entire game if you want. Move has really been, really impressing people, and I think now that they've had a chance to try it and see it, they really, I think, understand where we're going with that product. And then we also surprised people with a really aggressive price point. I mean, it's only $49.99 for the Move controller, and then $29.99 for the navigational controller. That's priced really fairly. I mean, for families, that's going to be right in their ballpark. And that's going to ship on September 19th.
All right, Matt, thanks for talking to us. Enjoy the rest of E3.
Thanks very much. I'm glad we could speak, and look forward to some great games this year. It's going to be huge.
E3 2010 report.